I don't know if you watch television much or not, but I gotta tell you that if you do watch television, seriously think about what they're displaying on the screen, because just about every person that you see on television has sold their soul to the devil. As wild as that sounds, do your own research and you'll find out. If you stare at the television, you are basically letting soldiers of Satan brainwash you. You are basically allowing the devil to lay eggs in your mind. I don't know if you ever notice this or not, but I notice this with a lot of people who stare at the TV a lot. If they just take no interest in reality. It's almost like they're all the time. Always doom and gloom. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And I believe that's what television does. It pumps fear into your mind, and a lot of shows and a lot of celebrities mock Jesus. And a lot of movies have to have a sex scene, or else they don't get popular. They don't get good. If they don't have a scene showing people fornicating and breaking the holy temple, then they're not going to get good ratings by critics. You notice how the newscasters always talk to you like you're a baby. It's like they're mommy and daddy. Oh, today we had a shooting in Kensington. Take Prilosec OTC and you'll be happy and healthy. They always got to sugarcoat everything, and to me television is like a feeding tube almost. It just, you notice how on television that's really all they speak about is pills. That's the pharmaceutical industry. They want you to take pills so you'll get sicker and they'll make money off you or your insurance company. They talk about sports. I'm not going against anybody in this, alright? But just to me personally, sports are one of the most boring, thing that you could ever sit and watch. I could never in my life sit and watch a football game on a television screen, when I could be out in the woods lighting a fire or riding the bike on ice having fun. You know what I mean? It's just me myself. But to me, television is just, it's brainwash. It is brainwash in the highest degree. One of the most strongest and most powerful weapons of the devil. It's like a portal into another realm. It takes you out of reality, and it takes your mind off of what's real. All those celebrities and newscasters and their fancy suits and tuxedos and their professional ties, they're all soldiers of Satan. Alright? In order to become rich and famous the way that they are, they have to sell their soul to Satan. Like Hollywood, these I'm sure everybody by now realizes that rap music is straight from hell. Straight from hell. It makes people angry, it makes them want to fight, and it makes them want to kill people. Those rap guys that are making all this money, you think they just start screaming into a microphone and make money as stupid as their music sounds? There is a very deep spiritual aspect behind that. Those guys have sold their soul for fame and fortune. I've seen a lot of shows myself, as a matter of fact, like Family Guy, and there's a couple other shows here and there. I don't watch much TV, obviously, but there's a couple shows that I've seen where they mock Jesus, and then they turn it into a comedy. You know, they just start making, to me it's foolish. It's complete foolishness to me. But people laugh at this stuff, and since they're laughing at it, they're bypassing the point, they're bypassing what's really happening. And since they're staring at a screen, they're being hypnotized by the frame rate, and I'm not going to get into the technical stuff about it, but they're being brainwashed, and at the same time they're laughing at somebody mocking Jesus. To me, that's not cool. That's not entertainment to me. That is utter brainwash. And you think how these guys are making more money in one day than you or me could make in a year for mocking Jesus in front of millions and millions of people. Do you think that that's just a coincidence for 1 second? Do you think that that's just how it's meant to be? Do you really think that? People that stare at the television all day really think this stuff. They really think that the person that they're looking at on TV is no different than them. They're thinking that they just somehow got this talent, and that the television networks chose them to be popular. No, no. Don't be fooled, my brothers and sisters, please. Don't be fooled by this. They have sold their soul to the devil himself for fame and fortune. Don't be fooled. I mean, could you really seriously imagine someone like you or me getting in front of a television or in front of a camera where millions of people could see us? Could you possibly imagine a television network sponsoring you or me for speaking what I'm speaking of right now? Or could you imagine them actually choosing us to speak positive about Jesus? It would never happen. Because the television networks are run by Satan. These people who work there don't even know it. They don't even know what they're doing. They're possessed. Once you sell your soul to the devil, you have no control. You have no emotion. You have nothing. You come into this world naked. You don't even have clothes on your body. You have a body and you have a soul. If you sell your soul, you have nothing. You have nothing. Literally. And for all those who sit in front of the TV every night, I'm not saying they're bad people or anything, but they are staring at these people, they are staring at them, they're listening to what they're saying, they're listening to their music, and they just don't see it. They don't see it because they're being hypnotized. And then once the television screen goes off, they don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know what to do in the real world because they are being brainwashed by Satan. If you have a television set, please turn it off. Turn it off and unplug the antenna. Just really, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can't make anybody do anything. I can only give you advice. But with the wisdom that I have gained, I'm no smarter than anybody. But with the wisdom that I myself have gained by the Lord, He's given me wisdom, I just know better than to stare at a television screen. I just, inside of my body, inside of my mind, I just know better than to stare at a television screen and listen to what people who are possessed by Satan have to say. I won't do that. I don't watch TV. I don't do it. I mean, people look at me like I'm nuts when I ride the bike I ride, but I enjoy what I do. I'm living in reality. You know, I'd rather be mocked by the world and have faith in Jesus than sell my soul to the devil and have everything I want. Because basically right now, you have everything you want. What more in life do you want? God will give you everything if you just ask. Don't be fooled, my brothers and sisters. Don't be fooled. Ask the Lord to guide you each and every day. Ask Him for wisdom on the things at which you do not understand. And I guarantee you, He will give you more wisdom than you could ever imagine getting out of a book or off the internet. He will give you more wisdom. He will help you see things that you never saw before. Things that you always pass by as a coincidence or, wow, look at that. You're going to see that He doesn't speak to us in like words all the time. He speaks to us by experiences. He just shows us. You know, the way people act, you just see things in a different view, in a different light, in a different manner. That's how the Lord works. He works in mysterious ways. If you ask Him for wisdom, I guarantee you, He will give it to you.